to another garden tour. Today we're in the greenhouse. I've been working in here a little bit, but before we jump into that, please consider subscribing as we're bringing out new content all the time. Also, I would suggest checking out the channel for the hashtag £1.50 pantry challenge. That's been going a good few weeks, and that's going to continue to keep going all across my vlogs, and that is something that you might want to consider right now with the way the world is, where there's supply chain issues, where there's food shortages, etc, etc. Well, anyway, let's jump into this garden tour. Yes, the cucumbers have gone wild. Look at these. Look at all these little cucumbers. Can you see them? There they are. It's like I need to come in and take some of these leaves off because they're not looking great. I'm just going to come in and remove the ones that don't look as nice as they should be, just to stop hopefully any diseases. Right, what else? We have them all over the place. Look, got one there, one there. We have loads and loads of cucumbers, and there are several different varieties. So look at that. It's a funny shaped one. One's there. So they are all doing well. I'm going to put those in my bag. I have a bag in here full of rubbishy bits. That these, I don't know whether they're squashes or zucchinis, courgettes, I don't know. I think these ones might be courgettes. Anyway, they're doing good. I think in my last video I said I put carrots in. This isn't carrots, this is spinach. Don't know why I said carrots. It's spinach. It's cucumber, and I'm climbing lovely there. And another one here. The onions are doing okay. The peppers, I think, are being a little shielded out. Okay, look at these beans. All the way up to here. They are doing awesome. Ah, and look, we got some little peas. Got them in flower. They're not the healthiest of peas, but you know, they're trying. I always try to pull off the ones what doesn't look right, to take off any disease. Looks like we've got something growing in here. Looks like snails or something. I'll have to go through and have a look. We've got some carrots coming up here. Now these are carrots. So they're doing awesome. Herbs are doing fantastic, apart from my sage. That's the third sage I bought this year. Me and sage are not getting on this year. It just doesn't want to grow here, which is fine. Looks like I could pick some of this, so I might do that. Yeah, I've got a bowl and ran in and grabbed that. I love this one. It's a lemon variegated one. Oh, it smells so good. And this one is Silver Queen. That's what it's called. It's all time. Thyme is literally one of my favourite herbs to grow. My top herbs to grow is savoury. Should we do the top 10? Let's have a think. Savoury, basil, thyme, that was number 3. Oregano, that's 4. Parsley, 5. Mint, 6. Coriander, that's 7. Sage, I do love sage. It's 8. And probably calendula is 9. Number 10 would be, what would it be? Lavender. That's probably my 10 herbs. Up here we have basil mint. I'm gonna pick some of that. Right, then we have this other ginger mint. That is ginger mint. Now we've got Moroccan mint. We've got some more oregano. Right, what else have we got going? Look at these tomatoes. They are doing, as you can see, absolutely amazing. I have been coming in again and just taking bits off the leaves because I don't really want them touching too much, because that's when blight and that will hit him. So I'll try my hardest to keep that down, but if it happens, it happens. We had it last year and it wiped out all my tomato plants. Every single one. So that was a bit annoying, but it happens. And look at the salad. And we just threw in here mixed salad leaves, spinach, rocket, all different lettuces. We just throw it in and we just do the cut and come again method on it, and it all does absolutely amazing. As you can see, the potatoes have absolutely gone nuts. I really want to flower. I will show you them. Spring onions. Look at these. Potato, 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 potato. Everywhere you look, potato, potato, potatoes. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. Dandelions. That one is not a dandelion, that I do know. We like dandelion. It has some fantastic medicinal properties too. So you can eat it raw like a salad leaf, which is why I'm just gonna come in and just trim off some, because then I can start a jar with just dandelion leaf. And what I will do is I can put it into my mixed greens blend, and that can go into smoothies or cooking. Nobody knows when you put it in cooking. They don't see it because I blend it really down to like a powder. Yeah. So you add some good nutrients in. So if you don't know much about dandelion, go and have a read up. It's actually quite enlightening. I always like to, you know, read up on herbs. I think they have great medicinal value. Look at these need to be planted out. There are tomatoes. That was handy. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to put it in here. Why? Because we can. That's my philosophy. I think this year everyone needs to be growing a garden. But, you know, if you can't grow a garden, you haven't got the space, put something in a bucket. Grow some herbs in a bucket. A tomato would grow in a bucket as well. One tomato plant in a bucket. Salad leaves in a bucket. I did that last year. I'll see if I can link to that in the iCards, because that's quite fun to do. Rosemary's, look at them. They're loving their new buckets or their tubs. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's going on my dehydrator. As you can see, potatoes. Lots of potatoes. This is the sort of thing you could put in your buckets. We've got a couple of lettuces here. We've got some other bits coming up and I can't even remember what they were. Probably all sorts. Spinach, lettuce leaves. I tend to sling them in anywhere and everywhere. Right. Violas and pansies. Did you know they are edible, as well as great benefits to them? Yeah, antibacterial, I think they're antifungal. Nasturtium, great for your hair, as well as edible, and that is the leaves, as well as the flowers are edible. Okay, that's that. Now in here, I believe some of these are starting to turn red. Let's have a look. I think the birds might be having them. It's okay. I can get some netting wrapped on this is what I might have to do. Look at these raspberries. Look at that. Raspberries. Told you they wouldn't be long. Now they're starting to really come in. Well, we're picking a little handful like this every day, but it will eventually get a lot more. Okay, blueberries are doing great. Okay, let's have a look down here. Sweet corn's doing really well. I need to get some of these turnips up at some point, but that will not be today. We have pansies that need to be picked. I'm coming out daily and I get handfuls daily. Looks like we've got some peas. Oh, which reminds me, got to get some mange too. Can't see if that one's ready. Looks like we'll be having just a mouthful of peas for dinner tonight. Well, not just peas, but to add in to whatever I decide to make. This plant is doing amazing here. Look at them all. Right, I know there's some mange too. Let's go back down the garden. And here we are. That lot's not to be sneezed at, is it? That's not a bad little harvest. Right, let's get these in the dish with everything else. Look at that. That's not a bad little lot, is it? Picking some carrot tops while I'm here. Good. And this is savoury that I'm picking here. As I said earlier, that is one of my favourite herbs. And this mumma is getting rather wet. Let's see if we can get this vlog done. Here we have, I think this is, what is this one? Spearmint. And this one is pineapple mint. I'm just picking, this one's black peppermint. I love black peppermint. This one's great for teas. Lemon balm. That is definitely a herb I would suggest everyone to grow if you suffer with sleeping problems or anxiety. Lemon balm is a must. It's a relaxing, what I call soothing one. And this one right here is lime mint. This is lavender. Every little bit counts right now. Every bit that you can grow yourself will make a difference. And that is all I do, just come out and just pick little bits. And these, I'm never going to stop showing these, I don't think. They are just glorious. And it's just a massive colour. Little primulas, they are cute. Now my bowl's overflowing. Okay, calendulas. A little courgette, and another one there. Don't like the look of that. I'm going to pull off some of these leaves. They look like powdery mildew. I'm going to remove them over to here. Now, these have taken off. I moved them from by the greenhouse. So I'm going to earth that one up there. And they are, what is this one? I think that's a pumpkin. That's a spaghetti squash. I think this one, oh, what's grabbed me? This one I think is a pumpkin too. I'm going to try and trailing him back that way. Calendula to pick. Calendula, little pig. Pig's doing really well. He's liking, he's loving life there. The antirrhinums. They used to call us kids snapdragons. Still no apples. Looks like we've still got a cherry. Looks like the others, I don't think anything like being moved this year, which is fine. We don't mind not having fruit for a year. I'm lucky that my mum has apple trees at our house that I can go and raid if necessary. I did that last year. Oh my goodness, I had to process over 150 pounds of apples. And if I can, I will either try to link it in the iCards or the description down below on that if you want to see me having to deal with that amount of apples and see what I made with it. I think I'm going to stop there, guys. Before it really starts chucking it down with rain, I'm going to get my little harvest, put on the dehydrator, the raspberries in the freezer, the peas ready for dinner tonight, the mange too, or either go on the dehydrator or the freezer, see what I feel like at the time, which is easiest. And well, I hope you like this garden video. If you did, please give it the big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, that way you will not miss a video. And don't forget guys, if I've mentioned anything in a video, if it's not up in the iCards, it will be in the description box below, so just click on show more or video description and it should bring out all the information down there, and it will be linked down there. Okay, so until next time, happy gardening.